Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's spelling lesson with me, Mr. Green. We had a spelling lesson last week, and I think it went really, really well, so we're going to do more of the same this week. Now, in your learning pack, you will see a list. You'll see a list here of all of the different words we're going to do today. And there's also a column there that says R. R stands for reading, and W. W stands for writing. So, as you've probably guessed, if when I flash up the word you can read the word and your adult is there and spots that you can read that word, you can put a tick in that box. And then I'm going to take that word down. I'm going to take it out of sight. And then you're going to have a go at seeing if you can write that word as well. If you can write that word as well, then you can get a tick in that box. And then you've got 2 ticks in each box. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words today, and you've got a read and a write box, so there's a possible 14 ticks on offer today. Can you get all 14 ticks? That's your aim today. We'll see how many ticks you can do, and then next week see if we can beat that amount of ticks. Okay, so here's our first word. Have a go at reading this word for me. Can you read that word? That word is child. Have a go now at writing the word child. Have a go, see if you can write that word. Did you manage it? Well done if you managed it, if you managed to write that word. Okay, this next word is this one. Can you say that word out loud for me? Have a good look at it. Now this one is a bit of a tricky one. It's a bit tricksy because the previous word was the word child, and you can see that the word child is in this word. You can see it at the beginning, but the word is not children. What do you think the word might be? That's right, the word is children. Ch-I-L-D-R-E-N. Okay, I'm going to take it away now, and I would like you to have a go at writing the word children for me. Off you go. How did you get on with that one? Did you manage to write it? If you managed to write it, if you managed to write the word children, pop a little tick in the writing box in your grid. Okay, the next word is coming right up. It's this one here. You might be starting to see a bit of a theme with the suffixes in these words or parts of the words. Can you say that word out loud? That's right. The word is wild, which is a little bit different to children. It's got more in common with child, hasn't it? This becomes an I sound, but in children it's an I sound, isn't it? Okay, so the word wild. Have a go now at writing the word wild. Off you go. Did you manage to write wild? If you managed to write wild, then please make sure that you put a tick in that writing box. Your next word. It's pretty familiar with some of the sounds that are in here. Let's see if you can work it out though. Can you say that word? That word is climb. Now you'll notice at the end there's a B there. We don't say climb, we don't say climb, we don't say the B at all. So it's almost like there's an E at the end instead of a B. It's the word climb, isn't it? Okay. Now see if you can write that word climb. See if you can write that word. That was a big clue there. Have a go and see if you can write that word climb. Okay, we're moving away from the I sound now. We've done so far child and children and wild and climb, but this one is a bit different, completely different. See if you can read this word. Did you manage it? That word is most. Have a go now and see if you can write the word most. Well done if you managed to write that word most. That's a great job. You've done a really, really good job there. Now, let's have a look at the next word. Give this one a read for me. See if you can. Does anybody know what that word is? That's right, that word is only. O-N-L-Y. Only. Have a go now and see if you can write the word only. How did you get on? Did you manage to write only? Well done if you did. If you did manage to do that, then put a tick in that box. Okay, final word for today. Are you ready for it? Let's see if we can read this final word. Here it is. Can you read that word? Well done if you can. That word is both. B-O-Th. Notice that both ends in your th, where your tongue touches your teeth to make the th, th, not your th, th, where your lip touches your teeth. That's a very different sound, and that would be your f, whereas this is your th, made from a T and an H. Okay, that's the word both. Have a go for me. See if you can write it. Did you manage to do it? If you did manage to do it, then fantastic. So far today we have learnt child and children and wild and climb and most and only and both. Were there any words there that you found particularly tricky? Was there one there that might not follow the rule of the others? See if you can discuss that with your adult now. And if you've not done it already, have a go at doing your handwriting lesson. Your handwriting lesson today is your curly caterpillar letters. Have a good go at that, and I will see you next week for some more handwriting and for some more spelling. See you later.